Welcome to the Hot Mic SE.
Julius Malema, the leader of the economic freedom fighters, has made it clear that his party is opposed to any rise in the value-added tax in the midst of the ongoing arguments regarding South Africa's budget. Malema contends that such a policy would place an undue burden on the nation's poor, and he has instead advocated for the establishment of a wealth tax that would target those who are wealthy. Recently, the Government of National Unity was confronted with a significant deadlock, which resulted in the unprecedented postponement of the presentation of the national budget. The principal source of dispute is the proposal made by the African National Congress to increase the value-added tax by 2 percentage points from 15% to 17% as a means of increasing national revenue. This proposition has been faced with opposition from a variety of people and organizations, most notably the Democratic Alliance, which is an important coalition partner in the GNU. The DA has expressed worry that the increase in the value-added tax will make the financial burden that South Africans are already experiencing, which is a high cost of living, even more difficult to bear. The proposed rise in the value-added tax has been met with vehement opposition from Julius Malema. He maintains that such a move would have an unfavorable impact on those who are economically disadvantaged, so further expanding the gap between the rich and the poor. Malema proposes that the government should investigate alternate sources of revenue, such as raising taxes on corporations and instituting a wealth tax, among other potential options. He is of the opinion that these measures would shift the responsibility for the budget on those who have higher capacity to pay, so reducing the burden that is placed on people who are economically disadvantaged. The conversation with regard to value-added tax is not taking the right direction because we have a budget that is more empathetic on spending, but they don't talk about how they are going to generate money except taxing the poor, Malema said during a speech that was recently delivered. Malema has categorically denied that there are ongoing conversations between the ANC and the EFF. This comes in the midst of rumors that the ANC could try to secure the EFF's backing in order to pass the budget in the face of the opposition from the DA. He noted that the EFF has not been approached about the idea for the value-added tax, and he reaffirmed that the party is ready to engage in conversations that put the interests of the majority of the underprivileged people at the forefront of the conversation. There has been a lot of discussion among South Africans about the anticipated increase in the value-added tax, and many of them are concerned that it will result in higher pricing for items and services that are completely necessary. The increasing of taxes could have inflammatory implications, which could further reduce the purchasing power of consumers. According to economists who have expressed their concern, those who advocate for a more fair taxation system have shown their support for the proposal of the economic freedom fighters to impose a wealth tax. This plan is intended to address the deeply rooted economic disparities that exist in the country. Thank you all for always being glued to Hot Mic Vibes SA, and thank you all for watching, and please don't forget to kindly drop your comments, drop a like, and please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates. Thank you.